Shalom, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I pray that you all are doing well. I pray that everyone is doing well. So today is a different kind of video that I wanted to share with you all. And it's about a prophetic dream that my son here, this is my son. Introduce yourself.
I'm Malachi.
This is Malachi. And he had a very prophetic dream, and I thought that I would get him to share it here on this channel because, you know, on this channel, we are ladies of preparedness, and we talk a lot about soul preparedness and look into the ways of our homes. And we know that during these last days that there's going to be dreams and visions and things that are taking place and warnings that God is giving to his servants to notify the people and let them know things that are to come. Don't just think, you know, we read the Bible and we see that it happened then. And what I found is that a lot of people in today's time, especially if they're familiar with you, if they're family, friends, close people, relatives, or whatever, they don't listen to you. They won't listen because you're too familiar. And it's almost like Joseph, like, how would God, you know, talk to you, or how is God gonna, you know, say this to you? But I feel like it's very important that we take heed and we listen to when our children have dreams, visions, occurrences, interactions. I think all of that is very, very important because, you know, while they're out, they could be entertaining angels unaware, demon encounter. Let's be real, we're in the last days. Demonic encounters, angelic encounters, just all kind of things are gonna start taking place. So once he told me this dream, I immediately I just knew that it was a prophetic dream, and he felt comfortable sharing it. And I would like for you to interact in the comment section if you had similar dreams. I wish I could go live. I don't know how to do live, so I could have some of you come on and share your dreams. I need to figure out how to do that because I feel like that'll be good. But are you ready to y'all? Yeah. He's a little shy, so I'm pulling him out of his comfort zone. But y'all, so just listen. When was this dream?
Oh, what's today? Sunday?
Yeah, today is Sunday.
I think it was Friday.
Okay, so he had this dream on Friday. Okay. So do you want to make sure that he tells it all, because he may have forgotten? Do you remember it as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, you chime in if you
can come right.
You
here.
can come in here just in case he leaves something out.
Be the voice in the background.
He's talking to his significant other here, so we gonna have her. He shared it with her first, and so she be remembering like details and everything like that. You're not gonna be in the camera, so but yeah. So Friday he had this dream, so you can go ahead and get started.
All right, so the dream started off. It was like a big gathering, almost like a block party, with people everywhere, like just having fun, turning up or whatever. And,
like when you mean turning up, what?
Like music, dancing.
Music, dancing, or
just
drinking,
having fun.
just having fun.
Just having
okay,
fun,
okay.
yeah.
A lot of people.
A whole bunch of people.
Okay.
And then afterwards, it's like a lot of cars and stuff just started scattering everywhere. Like a lot of chaos was going on. And from there, me and my mom ended up at like it was almost like an apartment / a motel type of area. And when I'm in there, I asked my mom, like, has she seen anybody since the party, I guess. And she was like, no, like she haven't seen anyone. So in the dream, I look out the window and I see like a man in like black armor, like helmet, the gear, like everything,
wow.
The boots, the everything, the big old
gear. You saw a man in gear.
Yeah, I seen a man in gear, like full armor. And I seen like the armored truck and everything. It was blue and red lights flashing, and he had a clipboard in his hand. The soldiers were going like door to door. And so in my dream, they came to our door. And when they got in there, it was a lady in there, and they were basically coming to confiscate our things. And one of the first things they took was like...
So they were coming to confiscate like our belongings? Is there like specific belongings that they were looking for that you remember? Or
Yeah, the first thing they took was guns.
So the first thing I'm not sure what. So the first thing that they took would have been like if we had self-defense items. So that's what it. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And the lady, when she walked in, she was asking about something. It was something, and I was like, "Oh, that's my mom's." And she looked at me and was like, "Don't talk out of turn in the dream." And she was like, "Just for that, I'm gonna take more than what I was planning on taking." And she had like a device, and it had like a point system on it.
Ooh.
And it basically had like a number they had to meet, so they would take stuff until they met that number, basically.
Oh wow.
And then after that, the dream cut to like an underground area, almost like a sewage type, really dark area. And it was a whole bunch of like malnourished.
So like sewage, like underground.
Yeah,
it was like a underground
like
area.
An underground sewage type area.
Okay.
Just to put y'all in the mind of like a Ninja Turtle, like sewer, like it was just.
But not sewer,
nasty.
but like you walking underground. Okay.
Yeah. And it was real dark down there, and there was a whole bunch of malnourished, like bloody people underground.
Oh my God.
And they were coming, like in the dream, me and my mom was walking down, like where all them was, and they was walking back this way. So we were just bumping into them and stuff, but they were just so out of it, they couldn't like.
So they didn't try to like harm us or anything. They was just, it almost sounds like if they were malnourished, because you know it talks about they were just out of their mind then. So they were just like zombies is what you would say. Okay.
And that was really about it. But they wouldn't even like bother us or nothing. They just kept walking. And I don't know, we was going the opposite way of them.
Is there anything else that you remember or that you want to add to? Like, how did you feel when you woke up? Was it realistic? Are you?
Yeah, it felt realistic. I was thinking about it like the past, like since it happened. Like,
he's been talking about this dream since it happened. So I'm gonna try to go back through, and some of you out there, I want you to help analyze it. So it's almost like when you said everybody was out partying, so it almost reminded me like the days of Noah when it talks about they were marrying and giving in marriage. So they were just, everybody was out doing their own thing. It sounds like we were just having a great time. And then all of a sudden so we were having a great time, and all of a sudden it was like a shift in the atmosphere, and I guess we had left the party because you said a whole bunch of cars had just started speeding out. So you think everybody start just fleeing because of, like the people were coming or something like that? Okay. And so we ended up back at like a hotel or something, you said, and then you asked me, had you seen anybody? Because we were just in the midst of a lot of people. And you thought it's strange that with so many people being around, all of a sudden we don't see anybody.
Nobody.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
wasn't nobody. Oh, and it was nighttime, too.
Oh, it was nighttime.
By that time, it was nighttime.
By that time, it was nighttime. Okay, and so you asked me, had I seen anybody? And then I guess it dawned on me like, you know what? I haven't seen anybody. And so then you look out the window, and it sounds like to me, because you said they were in armor, so it sounds like to me, I don't know if what terms I can use, but it sounds like to me martial law. Because if they're coming in the house and they're confiscating things, and you said that there was like a point system, so apparently there was so many items that they had to take. And the top one, did you see any like food or anything, or did it start off with like self-defense?
No, they immediately.
Wow. Okay, y'all listening to this?
That was the first thing they took was guns.
That's
they weren't even worried about food.
That's very interesting then. That's quite scary. And so then after that, the dream changed again, and then it goes into a tunnel.
Almost like everybody we seen was underground or something. And they was
Wow.
malnourished and bloody and just out of their mind.
Did you recognize any individuals in the dream at all, or it was just like a bunch of people that was just
a whole bunch.
I wonder if those were the same people that was previously out, you know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden they're there. So it's almost like, let me think. I'm gonna really ask for, I don't want to just go off of interpreting it a certain way, but it's almost like if we were headed in a different direction and they were headed in that direction, it was almost like they were, it just reminds me of some of the movies that I've seen. And because we were, I don't know, I wonder, that's weird, because after they came in, and if the people were going the other way, did they not take us with them? It's some stuff that you just don't know in a dream. But if we had freedom and we were going that way, I'm telling y'all, oftentimes in my dreams, I always say, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. And I really feel like this is prophetic. And all of these things are going to take place. But I tell you, in every one of these videos, that you must dwell in God's secret place, because there's going to be a shield, there's going to be a protection. And yes, all of this is going to be going on. And like I said in the last video, you know, people, you will, if you read in the Bible, people, disciples, they were martyred, they had their head cut off, they were put in prison. Like, all of these things are going to come. This could have been like some kind of FEMA camp, some kind of underground. We've been hearing a lot about underground things going on. So, I mean, there's going to come a point in time where, you know, you're going to have to take the mark. You know, if you want to eat, you're going to have to take the mark. If you want to buy, sell, whatever you want to survive, you're going to have to take the mark. So I feel like this is a very prophetic dream. I'm going to, you know, dive a little bit more. I don't want to just speak and try to interpret things while, you know, without praying and asking the Most High about it. But I do feel like, just because of what I've been hearing on the news and some of the things that have been taking place political, that I feel like these times are very soon to come. It's a couple of things that I've seen that I'll probably talk about in a upcoming video. But I really feel like these times we're in our last days. And I feel like it's very important that even if your child is 2 years old, 1 year old, like if they come to you and they're telling you monster this, or they seen this, I don't think we should just take it lightly and just be like, oh, sweetie, you know, it was just a bad dream. It was just this and this. No, it's very important that we write these things down and we dissect these things and we ask God for understanding, because more and more dreams are gonna start to happen. More and more things that are in our dreams are gonna start being right in front of us. So, you know, it happens in the spiritual realm first, and then we're actually gonna see these things taking place. So these things are just warnings, and God loves us so much to let us know. Think about all the dreams that prophets had in the Bible that was giving them, hey, a heads up of, hey, this is about to take place. And with the people being malnourished, then that lets me know there was lack of food. There could have been a famine. There could have been just taking food, starving people. There could have been, you know, a starvation until either you eat. They could have been headed to go get the mark to get the food. Actually, that could have been something that's taken place. They could have been headed to, you know, to get the mark. And I feel like there's devices and technology and things that are coming that is going to cause people, I talked about it in my last video, people are going to be turned over to a reprobate mind. They're just going to be out of it. They may look familiar to you, but they will not be the family member, the friend, the neighbor of whom that you've known, because a lot of people don't dwell in a secret place. A lot of people will start doing things for food, for just to survive. And when you get in survival mode, there's things that people will do that they wouldn't normally do, especially if you have children, you know, small babies and things like that. You know, no one wants to sit there and see their children or their family being malnourished. But the Bible says he that endured to the end. So these times are going to come. And I just wanted, to share this with you all. I always say that my email is below, so that if you have a dream that you would like for me to read on here, or for us to discuss, please feel free to send me an email. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I did want to mention this. One more thing. I'm sorry, y'all. There was another another dream that I have posted on here that I will link from another YouTuber that was very similar to a dream that me and him we had. So I will link that dream below, because I really feel like all these dreams are connected, especially when it comes to the description of these individuals in this dream. It's like a lot of people are seeing the same individuals in these dreams. So click the link below to view another dream that I've shared. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.